Hello everyone, welcome back to the Land Davis AJ channel. So there's been lots of live updates, and recently I went back to work and Davis also started daycare, and it's been lots of ups and downs, and we are trying to balance everything, but everything is coming into place now. It's a lot of work. I don't know how mommies with 3 kids do it, work and take care of 3 kids. I've just been doing this for a few weeks now, and I can tell you it's a lot of work walking and taking care of. Today, as most of you know, it's been 1 year plus since I had Davis, and I can tell you that I finally have the courage to talk about things I wish I knew before having a baby. I would have done this video a long time ago, but I just felt like I needed to document real life scenarios, and I had to take my time and also prepare my mind, because it was a lot, things I did not expect, things like that. So I have come up with some list of things I would love to talk about, because on social media you will see many people posting up their cute baby pictures and you would love them. Oh, I want a baby like that. Yeah, babies are so cute and they are perfect gift from God, but there are a lot that goes down that people don't talk about. A lot. And all these things are a few things that I have been able to point out, but this video is not to scare you in any way, but it's just for you to have an idea of what to expect. And I can also tell you that everything, reading or anything, it's not 100% sure that it will happen to you, because every childbirth is different, every pregnancy is different. So it is not 100% compulsory for things I will talk about in this video to happen to you during your home pregnancy. So the first thing on my list I would like to talk about would be perfection. Yes, perfection. While you're expecting your baby, you would be thinking in your mind, oh my God, I want this like this, I want my baby crib like this, I want the nursery to be as perfect as this. But at the long run, you would realize that perfection is your worst enemy. Take away the perfection. Just go with the flow. Don't try to be perfect. Rather, try to focus on yourself and your child. If you are still pregnant, try to focus on yourself and your baby inside, or your baby is growing. And if you've had your child, try to focus on yourself and the child. Take away perfection. Perfection, I noticed that in new moms, especially, like myself, I was like, oh, that best product, I want to get it for my son. Almost all the most expensive item I got for my son, he didn't like them. So because I was trying to be a perfect mom, but in real life, perfect mom don't work out. Yes, don't try to be that perfect mom, but try to be a good mom. That would what I would say, because if you're trying to be a perfect mom and things don't go the way you've planned, it will take a toll on you, and you would probably be down and feeling like, oh, I think I'm not the best mom. All sorts of negative things will start coming to your head. So try to take away perfection. Just be yourself, focus on yourself, and focus on your child and your partner. Okay, that is the main thing. Take away perfection. I can tell you that before I had my child, my house used to be very, very neat, but since I had Davis and he's rolling around, you will see toys everywhere. It's not like the way it used to be before I had him. So if you're trying to be like, oh, I want to be perfect, just like the way I used to be before having my baby, It might take a toll on you, but if you are able to do that on your own, then that is fine. Yes, if you're able to do that, you will feel like you can maintain your perfect mom, perfect being, no problem, go ahead. But if you can't, my advice would be try to take it off your mind. Just be a good mom. That should be the first thing on your mind. Being a good mom and being a good wife to your partner and being a good person to yourself. That is a key would be breastfeeding. Oh, breastfeeding is hard. It is hard. It's the most natural thing, but breastfeeding is hard. I breastfed Davis till 2 months before I stopped due to postpartum stuff, rubbish thing. So because of the pills the doctor prescribed to me, I had to stop breastfeeding because I was told I could not breastfeed while using those pills. So that was why I stopped breastfeeding Davis after 2 months. But I can tell you, if you are planning on breastfeeding your child, be prepared. Prepare your mind, because the pumping, your chest gets so full, the pumping of the milk when it's too much, all those things is a lot. For just that little 2 months that I breastfed my child, oh my god, it was a lot. And all those times I was just thinking that, how are this mom is doing it, breastfeeding a child for almost a year? That must be a very, very huge assignment on a mom. Yes, so I would say just prepare your mind, because breastfeeding is a lot of work. It's hard work, and you have to feel calm and prepare your mind. It's not all that glamorous as it looks on social media. So prepare your mind for breastfeeding. That is the truth. Another thing I realized after having my baby was that what works one day might not work the second day. Yeah. So sometimes you find out that, oh, I'm able to get my son ready or my daughter ready within one hour, and you plan yourself to get him or her ready the next day, same hour, and you believe that, oh, once I do that within 1 hour, I'm out of the house. But the next day might not be like that. Just like one day, I was ready to get Davis out of the house. And then he pooed. I was ready to get Davis out of the house, and then he pooed. So we ended up spending like extra 30 minutes in the house. And extra 30 minutes, in Canada, if you are not in time for your appointment, you are late. And they don't like, you being late in Canada. So not even only in Canada, everywhere, it's not good to be late for your appointment. So I find out that, things might not go as planned. If you plan yourself a day before, just always try to include extra, hour or 30 minutes for the emergency burara that might happen. So that is one thing I learned after having my baby. Other people's advice. The thing is, other people's advice sucks. Before having a child, as a single person, you would have different opinion about other people. I wish I knew not to talk to other people regarding their child. That is a very, very bad thing. Single people need to, learn. It's a very bad thing for you to have opinion about other people's child. Now I know. And then now I know that, because different people will just be coming to you with advice. Oh, do this. Oh, don't do that. Oh, this is what has always worked for me since I had my child. I only take advice from 3 people. Yes, just 3 people, and they are my child's pediatrician, my mom, and my husband's mom. So whenever I'm in need of something or something is wrong with my baby and I don't know what next to do, I ask my mom, I asked my mom, I asked my husband's mom, and I asked the pediatrician. So I always pick the one that I feel like, because you as a mom, you would know what is best for your child. So I always try my best. After listening to the three of them, those are my top three advices that I only take serious. So I'll take the one that I think will work best for my child, because I am the one with the child and I know what I think. Because fine, my mom, my husband's mom, it's belong, they are the child, but they still have this experience and they are African compared to the pediatrician. So if I want to go like the modern way, I'll go with the pediatrician's advice. But if I feel like, the modern way is not the way for this one, like I need a good one, not really a good one, like something that has worked before, then I would go with my mom's advice or my husband's mom's advice, because both of them, they usually give me the same. So that's why I always do it like when you're listening to too much advice on how to take care of a child, you might get confused, at the long run. You are the mom, you are the one with the child, and you know what you want for your child. So do the best thing. That is what I was. Being a new mom, you would find out that people that are in the same position as you, like the new mom as yourself, you find them to be your best friend, because during that time you might need someone to talk to. Talking to someone that is in the same shoe as you and they are also responding back to you would bring this kind of comfort to you. So you'll find out that people that are in the same situation or the same shoe as yourself will become mostly your best friend during that period, because both of you are going through the same thing. So, but if you are not even in a place that you have, or you do not have a close friend that might be in the same situation as yourself, you can join some mommy forum and everything. You will find some cool people there to talk to and relate with, because sometimes you need to talk to people that are going through what you are going through as well, so you can feel calm and also know that whatever you are going through is not the worst. Because sometimes when you are thinking alone, you would think your situation is worse, but listen to other people's situation, you'll be like, oh, mine is better. Yeah, it's always like that. In any case, you find out that after listening to people in the same situation as you might notice you are doing some things wrong. So that would also help you to adjust yourself. So it's always advisable to talk to people that are in the same situation as you, so you can decide on what to do. My advice would be for you to create a great team with your partner. It is very important. Before I had my child, everybody's always like, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine, you'll be this, you'll be that. But I want you to have it in mind that you and only you will be the only one to face the pregnancy, the childbirth, and everything. So for me, I know I have people around. I have my sisters, I have my husband, but there was this time I was thinking like, oh, what will I do? It's just me. Especially during my pregnancy, I could not eat, and I would see my husband eating, but once I take one spoon, phew. Once I take the second one, phew. So I don't even bother. So I was just eating crackers and whatever that goes with my mood during that time. So I was really thinking at that period that, oh my God, I'm in this world alone. The highest your partner would do would be, oh sorry baby, oh sorry baby, and your mom would be like, oh my dear sorry, my dear sorry. That is it. But you're the only one feeling it. So I would advise you to embrace yourself. Create great team with your partner. Because even though your partner cannot be of any help during your pregnancy, they would definitely be of great help after childbirth. During the time you need to bathe for the child, you can bathe for the child, and then your partner will dress the child up. You need to form that team, and you need to create that creates team with your partner from the beginning, so that you don't make them feel like a babysitter. You need to make them feel like both of you are in this together. Carry your partner along right from the pregnancy stage. Don't just start after the child, so they do not feel like a babysitter to you in their own home. It's really advisable for you to create a team with your partner. So that is one thing I learned, and that is one thing that worked for me as well. I knew, prepare my mind to expect the unexpected, because every childbirth is different. When I was pregnant, my mom, my sister told me at the start that, oh, don't worry, it's no problem, because my sister, while she was pregnant, she never had any difficulty, you know. She was eating all the meals, she was looking so glowy, everything, and there was nothing like morning sickness for her. My mom told me during that time that she didn't have any morning sickness. She was eating fine, there was no problem. So I was like, okay, my experience will probably be the same, because, you know, my mom had good experience, my sister had good experience, but boom, entering the proper first semester, I could not eat. I stopped eating. I was craving for foods that on a normal day I would never move close to. Once I take my prenatal vitamins, the next thing is boom. My situation was all day sickness. It was not morning sickness. It was all day sickness. So I would really want you to prepare your mind. Expect the unexpected, that things might change for you. What happened to him might not happen to you. And you know, whatever is happening to you might not happen to me. Life revolving around pregnancy and childbirth is always like a mystery package. So try as much as possible not to expect too much. Feel calm and go with the flow. Feel calm and go with the flow. Guys, I really appreciate your time. Do not forget to click the subscribe button below if you haven't done so, and also like this video. Please share this video on any platform you feel like would be useful, and also share with your family and friends.